Okay, today we have this Yard Machines Snowblower 28-inch two-stage, I guess you could call it. And this is how it came. It's got a bunch of parts up on the top of the air filter area. And so I checked the gas and the oil there. So it's got fuel in it. The oil's good. You want to check and make sure that that is got sufficient oil in there, because some of these machines have this what some of the manufacturers call a oil sentry system. So if the oil gets too low, there won't be spark. So that's something that you might want to check and make sure that the oil level is proper. Now, before getting into tearing into carburation, I tried pulling it a couple times. It's hard to get any Wonder Juice spray, carb cleaner, or whatever, brake clean, flammable ether, or whatever, down into the throat of the carburetor. I tried spraying a little bit in there. There was no response. So what I'm going to try to do here then is to just the easiest access thing first, and that's the spark plug right here. And we're going to get to it, pull that out, and I'm going to get an assistant out here to make sure that, when we're pulling the handle there, that we got spark. And another thing to check here is making sure it's in the rabbit position here and not to the off. That's stop over there. This key has to be in there. Okay, then we got the wires that are hooked up back behind there. So right now we're just checking for, and this shouldn't matter for electrical like the choke. So we're just checking for spark. As long as this is in the rabbit position and this little key thing is in right here, we should be good to go. So let me get this plug out. It looks like we got, I don't know, it's at maybe 15/16. It's a regular spark plug socket. Get that out and get the spark tested. Okay, got the plug out. It looks pretty rich. It's real sooty. So not terrible, but definitely looks like it's running rich for some reason. Now we're going to put this in here. Oh yeah, and this was the socket. So this is 13/16. I said 16. So we'll go ahead and put this onto this block here. I'll probably just hold this on here as it sits. Okay. And see that? Hopefully you can see that spark right there. Look right up in there. Okay, so it is sparking. And what I could do right now is just shoot a little Wonder Juice down in there, put the plug, get back in real quick, and make sure when you put that plug back in, start it with your fingers. I had to get an extension here for this socket to reach down in there and get to it. It helps if you have a little rubber inside your socket there to hold on to the spark plug while you're doing that. That didn't work too good, so it fell right out. But that ought to hold on to it fine. And if it keeps falling out on you, you can put just a sliver of paper right in here, and then just that'll hold it in there for you temporarily. Like here's a little piece of tape. This right here will probably help. Grab this little piece of tape right here, put it inside the socket. Little mechanic trick. And then you push that in there, and that should help it. If it doesn't do it, you can fold it up a little bit more. Get it down in there, kind of double it up, just to shove something down in there to keep it in place like that. Yeah, I didn't do it either. You get the idea. You can keep folding that over to get it stay in there. Let's see, get that in there. Yeah, so that'll do it. See, and get it all in there. Now let me put some spray in there. Then I'm gonna real quick get the plug back in, put the wire on, and try to pull it, see if it does anything. So for this right here, I'm just using this brake cleaner and a little nozzle I got from the last time I used some seafoam. Well, the seafoam's good for something, ain't it? Let's get it down in there. I like this because I can reach down in there and put this directly into the cylinder head. Squirt a bunch in there so it'll just be in there. Oh, it's going in. Yeah, that's good. Good amount. A couple squirts for a few seconds. Get this plug back. Make sure to start it by hand first. Get it going. I think it is. Try to get it all the way in there. It's just a awkward spot to reach into and turn things, but you can get it. It really helps with this little 3-inch 3/8 drive extension. Get it all the way down there by hand. And just snug while that juice is still in there. Okay, get the plug wire back on. Real good. Okay, we're going to back up and take a look and see if this thing will even pop. So it should. Okay, so it runs, and it's looking like probably we're going to have to dig into that carburetor. So we'll have to get all that stuff out. I got this mixed bag of parts that somebody already tried doing this, I guess. So got this stuff, and that is off. So looks like they got one of these nuts from where it mounts on it here. One of those is off already. So this looks like about a 10 mil. Pop that off, get this cover off, take a look at what's holding that carburetor in. Okay, so we'll get this off here. 10 mil. Now I've got these. I'm going to put these in a little bucket. And that's some of the best coffee you'll find out there. That's some good stuff. Price is going up. They figured out I liked it, so now you know how it goes. Okay, everybody's buying it now because I made it popular. All right, let's see what else is hanging on this thing. I know this pulls right out, so you got to really get a good hold of it. Maybe wiggle it, jimmy it, and this thing's going to come off. This also pulls straight off if you can get lucky. But yeah, there's just going to take some messing around with it. Probably going to get a flat blade screwdriver down in there and try to pry it off a little bit. And then when this thing comes off, same thing, just pull straight off. These things pull straight off. And we should be able to get this cover off. I'm sure on the other side, there's something else that's holding this cover on here. Probably. Am I seeing it yet? Oh yeah, this thing's probably got to come off. It's got 2 Phillips screws, and I think that holds on to the edge of this on this side. So we'll get that off. But like I said, I'll just go ahead and probably grab a flat blade screwdriver to pry this off and just get like a vice grip to pull this straight off. Okay, got my little baby Phillips that I'll be using in my impact drill here in a little bit, along with a couple screwdrivers. And let me get this, start off with a smaller screwdriver at first to try to get this thing off. So gonna get in there, kind of work around it. It does pop off. Gotta be a little patient with it. It is coming off. Get it one side a little bit, start working the other side. Don't want to break it. It is coming off. So I'm telling myself anyway. Okay. Pretty sure these come off like that. What to do? I don't think there's anything holding on. Yeah, it's sliding off. Get down in there. I can kind of see it sliding off. Get from the bottom here a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This thing just, it's got a mind of its own here. This camera must have bumped it. All right. Don't know what's happening here. All right. It's got a mind of its own.